Okay, now it's 12 o'clock. We're waiting for the clock because today's Juneteenth. Going to be memorial for Juneteenth, all like enslaved African American. So my speech is it's not a speech, but I'm start my speech after like a clock. So that's memorial, all like Juneteenth for enslaved African American. Today's Juneteenth is a very special holiday. Guys, I'm just only waiting because this is. I apologize for this because I didn't expect it to be 12 o'clock at noon. So there's like a long such bell, so I need to just wait for a while. Time to 12:05. I think that's a stop. 12:03. Let's start with 12:05. Let's start the speech for 12:05. So today's topic is racial health disparities. Speech starts at 12:05. 12:05. 12:05. Sorry for the waiting because the clock I didn't expect it, so I'm starting at 12:05 p.m. sharp. 12:05. At 12:05. So sorry for the waiting. I'm starting at 12:05. Okay, now I'm gonna start it. So today's topic is racial disparities, and why we talk about it? Because the COVID pandemic just deeply affect like minorities, including African American and Latinos, and other Mexican American, other people who is not white. And this is heartbreaking. And today I'm here. I want to let you know that the health disparities among the country it is alarming. We need to take care of it, and I'm taking care of it too, because it deeply affects everybody's life. Why does this matter? Because people get infected, they cannot get treated. White people can get away with like a treatment ICU, but what about like black people? They're being turned away because they have a mild reaction to the COVID. Now, I don't think this is fair. I do not think this is fair for everyone who get COVID. Like everyone should get treated, regardless of their race. But does every healthcare facility they do this? No. I'm not sure lots of somebody news online that if you're if you're African American and you have really mild symptoms, you'll be turned away. But if you're white, you will get the care, like President Trump. And as President Trump said, COVID is not a big deal because you can get treated anyway. This is definitely not true because Trump is the president. He can get whatever way he wants, but the public cannot. There are many black people and many Latinx do not have access to healthcare. So once they get COVID or any underlying disease, they have to pay a hefty fee to be accepted in the ICU or to be hospitalized. That accounts for why African American and Latino, like uninsured people, they died at a higher rate than those white people. We must acknowledge it. So we have to change the fact that African American and the Latino, they do not get what they deserve. There are many people uninsured, do not have a health care, and they passed away. And you didn't even mention it. They just passed away. How did you feel? If they're a member of your family, how did you feel? Very sad, very disappointed, right? But now it's like now the politics is like, who cares? Who cares whether you're died? I really hate this. I cannot just emphasize how important that health access to the health care is important enough to save everybody's life. Because everybody getting COVID should be treated, should be hospitalized. No one should be abandoned. And now we talk about like some like frontline workers. Yeah, people become McDonald's, Starbucks, they cannot get away because if they get a COVID and they leave the job, they will not get it back there. And they will lose their job. They will lose income and they will lose their source of income. Some of them they have to raise entire family with 4 people, 5 people, even more. If they don't have a job, what do you think? They will end up being homeless. They will be hungry. They will be starving. How do you have the fact that they should be starving? They should be treated like that. I don't know how dare people think that if I'm not a white, that I should not receive what we regularly should receive, like health care. I don't know why. On the frontline workers, some of them, they have to have the income. They have to make it to stay alive. If they lose if they lose their job, their life will be hard. Hard as you think. Here, I want everybody to realize the health disparities just make a big impact. Because you do not care because you are not involved in this incident. Now let's think. If you're their family member and you don't have the access to healthcare and you get infected, how you gonna how you gonna deal with it, right? Here's the tough problem that everybody needs to face. Because it is unreasonable and you just say, okay, let him die. Because everybody will die. I don't know how everybody comes to this logic. It's like, you can just say more people from the death of the COVID, but you just say whatever. I'm really disappointed about this. I don't know how. How everybody just saying that it is normal that people to die from the COVID. Just this virus has very low death rate. I have to admit. But if you don't take care of it, it will become higher. I think healthcare, we should make to everyone it is available. Everyone needs to be healthy, to work, to operate on everything. We need nutrition and we need health. And health and nutrition make up and produce the energy for us to do the thing. If you don't have energy, then what else you can do? Alright? So what I expect is healthcare should be available nationwide. There's no barrier because of race and ethnicity. And I do not think using race and ethnicity to impeding people from getting healthcare is a good way to make America better and better. No, I do not think so. So what else can I say? Healthcare should be everybody should be served. And there's no reason that I cannot get the healthcare because of my race. But this is a racism. I did not accept that. This is not okay. I did not tolerate that. Remember? And today's June the 19th. It's the holiday of the Juneteenth. Why I speak here about Juneteenth? Because it is a holiday to memorial all the enslaved African American in all the history. African Americans have a long history of having been enslaved. They're fighting for their racial equality. They're fighting for themselves for a long time, for decades, for hundreds of years. So today is a great day to commemorate them that they put in effort for their justice, for their equality, to be enslaved. This is an unforgettable history. Everybody should be realized. We need to memorize every member of our society. But because of them, I'll make the country great again. Here, I hope. Wake up, America. We need to really, this country will be better and better. 8 p.m. and like I heard. Thank you for coming.